Mm-mm-mm-mm. Going live again, going live again. I got to get used to this live stuff, especially when it first start and there's nobody in the room because I'm like, am I entertaining an audience that isn't even there? Nah. Hey, I wanted to make this live and really just to archive this. When I first started this Instagram channel. It was because I started a YouTube channel first, and I pretty much did it to document my journey in weight loss. And when I went down the line, I started running into some issues with health as well, with my skin condition, with eczema, and learning a lot of different things about digestion and the gut and all of those different things. And so I did that specifically to document the journey, but along the way, I've been starting to write a book. And what I want to do today is I want to actually read a little bit out of my book that I'm writing. And I want your input on it. I say, I don't want you to just, look at this and be like, oh yeah, I really want your input because I'm thinking about really doing this, maybe documenting the entire thing. I'm already a published author, so I have published work before, but I was thinking about just getting you guys involved in this whole process as I go. And so I'm going to read a little bit of an insert out of my book, and I want you guys' inputs. I really want to hear how you feel about this as an intro. I'm going to wait a couple seconds. I see some people that's coming in. Wonderful Waves. How you doing? How you doing? How's your day today? I hope your day is going good. And then Orlando girl, how are you? I see you in here too. I hope your day is going well as well. I'm going to read to you guys a little portion of my book that I'm writing, and I want your input on it. I'm going to be trying to uh, stick with pretty much doing this on a regular basis and just working on it as a little project. It helps me to stay motivated. It helps my ideas to continue to flow. And so I thought it'd be a good thing. You brother, life is treating me well. Yeah, life is treating me well as well, man. I'm so blessed. I always my mentor used to say if it was any better, it'd have to be two of me. So I kind of stand by that. You know what I'm saying? I got a good life. I'm so excited to hear what you have so far. I'm excited to share with you. Today I'm going to just share the intro, and hopefully in the intro it'll make you want to read it. It'll make you want to go further. That's I want to hook people through my intro. So I want you to tell me if I did a good job at that. I'm so excited to hear it. Yeah. All right. Sweet. So I'm gonna just go ahead and start reading it right now. I don't even have a title for the book. I kind of got a couple titles, but I'm not going to put it out there because it might change. But again, this is a part of my journey, my weight loss journey. And this book is really just to document that and deal with some of the issues I've dealt with in my life. All right. So I'm going to start reading it right now. And it goes like this. Decide. Homicide, suicide were the loud, glaring words that I heard echoing through the jam-packed convention center. John Edison, CEO of Primerica, was delivering an awesome motivational speech that would be seared in my mind forever. He followed with the words CIDE, C-I-D-E, and its definition, denoting an act of killing. As the next words flowed out of his mouth, the sea of 15,000 sales associates erupted like a raging volcano. The death of all other options. Decide. You have to make a decision, he said. The power of his words combined with the energy of the room sent chills through my then 400 plus pound body as I sat in a cramped seat in the nosebleed section. I was pumped, and so was the rest of the room. Unfortunately, the chills didn't last long. And so that's the way that I plan on introducing the book. That's my introductory line. I don't know. What do you think? How do you feel? Is that for an introduction? If you were reading that, would you want to continue going? Uh, would it like spark something in you to want to know more? That's my question today. And also, I want to really just ask you another question, because I know a lot of people have probably went through the same thing, where they've heard a motivational speak, they've heard a good testimony, they've heard somebody really give them some encouraging words, and they were pumped. It was like they were ready to take on the world. But then, soon as they left the presence, or the next day, that feeling was there no more. And so they left the journey. It didn't stick. It didn't last. Why do you think that is? Why do people, get excited when somebody with charisma is in front of them? Why do you get excited when there is somebody with the testimony of losing 200 and some pounds, and it makes you feel real good, but it doesn't last long. It doesn't stick with you. Do you have any idea of why that is? Does that happen to you? These are just questions that I'm asking, because I've already done a lot of self evaluating. I've done a lot of self discovery over this process. And, I know why I believe that is, and that's what I'm going to be putting in a book. But I want to know, what do you think it is? What is it that makes, what make you get excited and feel like you can conquer the world, that you can take on the world, but then when you leave, or when you go home, or the next day, you go right back down and go back to your old habits. You go right back to your old things. Why is that? That's the question today. And I'm excited to know. But let me hear what Wonderful Wave said. It said, it's all about the attention grabber. This is perfect. Oh, I can feel I can feel like I'm sitting in the conference room with you. And yes, I would love to keep on reading from that point. So a good direction to take it is to really go into depth about how you go from A to Z within you, and what's going on in your head through those moments of inspiration, and how you bring it into your world. And that's exactly what I'm doing, man. I mean, I'm excited about this. I wasn't going to read. I wasn't going to read anymore today. I was gonna wait on it, but I will give you guys a couple chapter bullet points of what I will be touching on. And one chapter is called Applied Knowledge is Power. And I said, these are just my little notes to myself, the author's notes. And it says, I've always heard the quote, knowledge is power. But by the time I was in my mid 30s, I had acquired an abundance of knowledge, yet I felt powerless. After a long, hard evaluation, I found out that I had information constipation, as one of my mentors, Kevin Mack, would say. And so I'm going to be expounding on that. What is information constipation? Because we can get so consumed with getting information, finding out the new diet, the new fad. We could get all backed up with all of that stuff. But it's just like constipation of the body. It's like you got so much and you don't release any of it. And it's just like, what use is it doing? And that's why I wanted to start with decide, because you have to make a decision first. You have to make that decision. It can't be an option, right? Another one is called a copycat. And this right here, I mean, I love this chapter. I'm going to really break this chapter down pretty good. And I'll just read some of my notes, and then I'm not going to go into any more chapters. But it says copycat. K-Mac let me in on a secret that he learned from his mentor, millionaire maker, Mr. Darnell Self. He said, find someone that has what you want, ask them how they got it, and do just that. In the words of Mr. Self, it's okay to be a copycat as long as you copy the right cat. Talk about how this led me to looking for people in the fitness world that I could follow. YouTube makes everything so much easier, because even if you can't talk to them one-on-one, you can have constant contact through their videos. There were three major people that really motivated me: Possible Pat, Bricks Fitness, and Obese the Beast. In this chapter, I'm going to describe them and the things that they all had in common. And so this is just a couple of the things that I'm going to be talking about in the book. I mean, I've got a whole slew of stuff that I'm going to be talking about, but I just really wanted to come and do this live, really to get your intake on it. And I know even if you're not on the live now, maybe you'll be able to give me some input when you see it later. Don't be afraid to reach out and give me your thoughts. You know, if you think it's garbage, just tell me that it's garbage. Say scrap it, start all over. And I probably won't start all over because I like it. But at least tell me how you feel, all right? With that, if there's nobody else that has anything to say, any questions or anything, I appreciate you, Wonderful Waves, and everybody else. And it's okay. You said, I like these bullet points a lot. These are super proactive. Yes, yes, they are. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you for saying that. I appreciate your input. And definitely stay tuned because I'm going to be doing more lives because I really want to try something different with this one. I want the audience input as I write this book. So by the time I'm finished, you guys could play a huge part in it. So again, anybody who comes after this or feel free to leave a comment, inbox me, DM me if you have anything that you like to say, like that you like to see, that you like to hear, you know, when you read a book, you know, because it's really all about the people. I mean, it's about my testimony, but I'm trying to help many people as I can, right? All right. So with that being said, if there's no one else, I'm going to say take care, take charge, and God bless. Peace. I appreciate how open you are. This is what is making your writing magic. Feel for each person who reads it. Absolutely, absolutely, and that's the plan, man. I'm just blessed. I'm blessed. Sorry about that. I had to wipe my nose, but I'm blessed to have went through all of what I went through. And this podcast I just did, I said that life is Mr. Miyagi because it has a way of teaching you things without you even knowing that you have that is teaching you. And so I just want to give all of that and share all of that with everybody else because, you know, I mean, I've been through a lot and I don't complain about what I've been through. You know, it's really just helped me to develop me into the person that I am today. So that's it, man. You know, I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody who's come on so far. And I'm going to be out, though, all right? Take care, take charge, and God bless.